It's gone. Right, so good evening and welcome to SAS, Sober and Smiling. My name is Rob.
I'm Liam.
I'm Nick.
So, welcome. We are on episode 49. Thank you everybody for tuning in and listening. So this week, as it's all over the news and it's all over the sobriety pages and everything else, we are going to talk about Brad Pitt and the statement that he's come out with, basically. This only came to light for me. I've not got an issue, by the way, with anybody going out there and giving it a go. Certainly not going to criticise anyone. If they want to go out drinking, that's completely up to them. I'm not fussed about that. The thing that annoyed me on, I think, Sunday night or Monday night, whenever it was, when I first picked it up on the pages, was if you watch this sort of thing and podcasts and stuff, you'll know about Kristen Johnson. She's a big YouTuber. She mainly
Third rock from the sun, I think she is as well.
Is she?
I think so. Yeah.
Oh, okay. She mainly talks about AA and stuff and deprogramming from AA, but she had a specific view on this, which annoyed me. I gotta admit. I don't think it was the right idea on the way it was put forward that this is such a wonderful idea. Again, not got an issue with anybody going out there and drinking. It's not my place to tell anybody or really have or slag anybody off. I can have opinion, absolutely, but I just didn't like the way it was put in that particular podcast. That this is a wonderful idea and everybody should do this and everybody should applaud it. Because for me, if you watch Kirsten Johnson, I was going to say Kirsten Stewart, but if you watch Kirsten Johnson stuff, it's for me it was more of a dig at AA. Now, if you know about Brad Pitt's story, he's been in recovery for 7 years. I think Bradley Cooper introduced him to AA. So he's mainly AA based. For me, AA has got a lot to answer for this particular subject, and a lot of people going out there and going to try to see if they can drink again or use again, because that's the sort of culture it breeds. For me, anyway, it's the sort of culture it breeds. If you're solely into AA and you're in that group and you haven't come out of it, then AA wants to keep you at rock bottom. It wants to keep you.
I was just about to say.
Yeah.
It wants to keep you low, because to keep you low is to keep you in their meetings.
Yeah.
They don't want you branching out and becoming happy in your sobriety and live your life. They want you low. They want you miserable. That's why whenever you go to meetings, you never get above that parapet. It's always, woe is me. I did this. I did that.
Constant state of repentance.
Yeah, exactly.
So for somebody like Brad Pitt to then turn around after 7 years of that shit and go, fuck it, I can't carry on being that low.
Do you know what?
Then I understand that.
Do you know what? Okay, go on, Nick.
So I was going to say was I actually took a photograph of it so people can. Do you want me to read you what Brad said so people know what we're kind of going on about? Because there might be some people who haven't heard it. Basically, he's been interviewed by someone from Escort, and they asked him a question where he's talking about wine. He brings out a bottle of wine and goes, basically, because the wife forgets, he goes, no, I was sober for 7 years and then I got back off the wagon. It's a more restrained manner, and I got overconfident a couple of times when, no, not good for me, not in big quantities. You can have a glass. Then said the person asking, you can have a glass. Yeah, well, I can have a few, but can't have a lot. I have to be professional about it. I like to remember my mornings these days, and you can't remember a lovely morning when you've had a drink. And that's the passage that everyone's kind of jumped on. Just the reason I thought that is in case there's people who don't know or haven't read the interview. Just
do you know what I think? Right, is my views on it is fair play to him. own your fucking shit.
Yeah.
Own your shit, right? If he wants to go out there and drink and do whatever, then fair play to him. If he can go, no, I know my limits, whatever, that's him. Some people can do that, some people can't do that. It is what it is. But you know, the thing is with AA, when you was just saying then, like, I went to AA when I first started in sobriety, and then CA and stuff like that. And you're so right. It wants to keep you in that thing where they want to keep you sick. And this, like for instance, the whole counting the days, or you know, if you have a little slip, then you've got to go back to zero again. You know, I've always had that thing with that, because what happens if you've got 10 years sobriety and you have a slip, because it can happen to anybody.
Oh yeah.
Literally anybody. When you've got 20 years, 30 years, 10 years, whatever, then you've got to go back to zero and start counting your days. It can be quite like deflating and debilitating.
Yeah.
Do you know? And you've got to kind of go, oh, well, forget all that work I've done. This has happened, and it can happen to anybody. And it keeps you sick. It keeps you in that, you know, I'm weak, I'm powerless, I'm not good enough kind of thing. You know. And you know, this is why, like, with rehab and stuff like that. Yeah, rehab saves lives. It's great. You know, I personally, I've not been to rehab, but I've obviously gone through the 12 steps, which I think is a super important thing in recovery, because obviously, it's addiction is. It's not about the substance or the drink. It's inside, as we all know. And you've got to go, and it's an inward job. So I think everybody should do the 12 steps. I think 12 steps should be compulsory. Everybody should do it. Because it helps you find the person you are. But it's like, you know, I've kind of lost my trail of thought here. It's if he wants to do that, then you know.
I can see why people do it. People in AA that are staunch AAs, like he obviously has been for 7 years.
Yeah,
he was well known. He was well
people
known.
like that are kept at that low point for 7 years.
Yeah,
I think I would turn around and go, fuck it, because you're not leading a life. You're leading this version of yourself that is like day one of recovery, because that's where you're supposed to be.
See, that's what I was going to say as well. The thing is with rehab, I'm not bringing rehabs down or anything like that. Is you're in this bubble, aren't you?
Yeah.
So, like, what are the things? 80 or 90% of people when they come out relapse or something like that.
Yeah.
Because they've been like shut off to the real world. And they've been told the this, the that, and this, you've got to do this, you've got to do that, you've got to do this, you've got to do that. That's all well and good to get them better. But I think there should be a way where you're slowly introduced back into, you know, not just gone, boom, that's over their society, because you just, whoa. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like shock to the system sort of thing.
Yeah, and I think people should be able to go out there and not be scared of the world, not be scared of society. Do you know what I mean? In I've always said, and I stick by this, and I've learned, you know, from my own relapses and stuff, you know, nothing's gonna fucking save you apart from you.
Yeah.
So you've got to own your shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
you know,
100%.
if you want to fucking drink, go fucking drink. If you don't want to drink and you want to stay sober, then stay away from it.
Yeah.
It's as simple as that. You've got to own it.
Yeah.
You know. That's it. That's what I think. Bottom line, anyway.
Yeah, totally agree. Yeah.
You know.
I've got kind of mixed views on it, because when I first heard it, I was like about it, but now I've sort of read it and I've seen a bit more. I think a lot of the thing I've been blown out, especially by the hardcore sort of recovery addict. They've really jumped on it in a big way, and I can get some points of view with the respect of, you know, I don't like the thing when they say, "Oh, well, he's not a true alcoholic." Then, well, what is a true alcoholic? What the heck? no, when I read that interview, I read it, and the full thing, it's actually more like a conversation. It is like a conversation between him and the interviewer. And I just think, hold up, he's just been asked a question, he's given an honest answer.
Yeah.
And so I think it's been blown quite out of proportion. But on the flip, I do say it's a hell of a message for somebody to say, especially somebody of his stature and his fame. And the problem is people can be like sheep and they will think, oh, if Brad can do it, I can. But fair do, can you really blame Brad for saying it? He was asked all this question, he gave an honest answer. And it's not a good message, definitely not. Not in my eyes anyway, because like the rest of you guys, I couldn't, I know for a fact, and I'm nearly 7 years this year, I couldn't go out and start doing it. I know for a fact I touch it, I'm done.
See, that's what I was saying. That's you. You know your stuff.
Oh hell yeah.
You know
no
you.
Doubt.
You know you. I know me. Do you know what I mean? And that's it. You know, it's not one shoe fits all, is it? Do you know?
Yeah.
No, not at all. And there's no reason. Let's just get this clear. There's no reason that Brad Pitt can't go out there and have a few glasses and do that for years.
Oh yeah.
Never heard of it before. I highly doubt it. But that's his fucking decision. Nobody else's.
No,
He's testing his own waters.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? If he wants to go out and do what he's doing, and then he goes completely AWOL again, then hopefully he can realise that actually
it ain't for him.
This isn't for me. Do you know?
Yeah.
Well, this is going to be a bit controversial. I actually fucking hope that because he's high profile and everything else, he actually fucking does do it. Because it'll shut the fucking knobheads that, I mean, I've read some of the comments and all the like 99.9% of the comments are from people in AA that have all got the same thing. We'll keep a chair for you. We'll you're not this, you're not that. You're sick in the head and all this, negative because he's come away from it. So I actually fucking hope, and he goes, fuck you, because the day he does come back in, or the day he does fail, and has a blowout, they're all gonna just be fucking
told you so kind of thing.
I've got some of them. I read them comments, and they were crazy. Like, I think the most common one I heard was a cucumber doesn't go to a pickle again.
I read all that shit. Yeah,
I look into it because you've got them, and the other side of the comments. This was even crazier. You've got people who have no sort of proverbial idea of recovery and what it's like. Well, welcome back, Brad. Brilliant. Oh, it's boring without drink, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. And it just made me laugh because the other little thing I will have a little niggle at is, okay, fair do, Brad said what he does. And if he does mess up, people go, oh, poor Brad. You know, oh, he's gone back to a group. I'm not being honest, that was just like Joe Blogs like me and you. People would look at us and just go, well, look, you just fucked up, didn't you? We wouldn't get an ounce of empathy like a celebrity would of Brad Pitt's stature. But people go, oh, poor Brad.
Yeah.
I think
we just go, oh, fucking idiot.
I mean,
get your life together.
Like
not
I
being
just
honest,
said, it's accountability. He's taking accountability for himself.
Yeah.
You know, and he's going, actually, I'm going to go try this. You know, and if he wants to, he wants to. I know, personally, me, if I went and had a drink, I'd want more, and I'd want more, and I'd want more. Maybe he could do that for himself. Whatever. You know, it's not like dissing anybody or any program or anything. It's him personally.
Yeah. It's not like he came out and said, right, I'm drinking again, you know, that all your recovery things and that. And meetings, he's not done enough that. He's just answered a normal question.
Yeah.
But a lot of people have jumped on it, and like you say, a lot of it is the hardcore of like recovery addicts. And
the thing is, though, it's it's changing in the modern world, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Definitely.
When was AA? It was the 30s, wasn't it? 1930s and stuff.
30s.
When it was like unacceptable to be honest, and you know, and this, that, the other, you know, and. You know, fair play to the guy. I'm not saying everyone go be an alcoholic and drink. You know, what I'm saying is fair play to the guy for going. Actually, I'm just going to go test myself. You know.
Yeah, because we bang on, and me in particular, and us in this group bang on about the most important part of recovery is to be honest.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
So he's been honest.
just be honest.
Oh yeah.
So that's the most important
Yeah,
part.
that's it.
If he's wrong or he makes a mistake, that's totally up to him. That's again, it's.
But what a guy he would be if he went out, tested it, and gone, actually, no, I can't do that. Come back and gone, actually, I was wrong.
Yeah.
Well, that's fair.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, this is
That-
something you
that-
do.
You know, I go, fucking credit to you, man.
Yeah, fair
You
enough.
know?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And it's got everybody talking as well, which is cool.
yeah.
Because a lot of people out there that are not in recovery and not part of all this, the normals out there are all talking about it.
Mm,
So it's only a good thing, really,
yeah,
that there's such a conversation around it.
yeah.
Yeah, you do. And bring attention to recovery in a way.
Well, exactly, and as like you said, so I'm going to say something in a bit. Like you said, it's recovery is evolving. It's totally changed. Which brings me to the next sort of question that I've only just throw this out there.
Yeah.
Is traditional recovery dead? So is AA
Oh, good question.
not dead, but it's
It's a
part
thing of the past.
yeah, because it's not moving on, is it? And you can tell that from all the comments and the fact that it was written in the 1930s, so it doesn't compute to nowadays. Women still, if you read the book, it's just like they hardly mention women because it's not the dumb thing and everything else. It's purely religious based, so it is God
I was
based.
going to say, they want you in a church basement somewhere thinking that you're
It's
worthless.
if you look
That's
at
what
it,
it is.
if you look at it
Sorry,
now,
but-
it's not an addicts recovery program.
Mm.
It's a religious.
Yeah.
It's almost cult, but it's a religious based program.
Yeah.
It's not really recovery because if you take the word recovery out of it, it's just religious.
Yeah.
It's totally religious.
Yeah.
Has that now had its day? Because I think it has.
I think so.
It's waning.
I think so. In a modern society, yes, I do. I
Because-
really do.
We've all learned so much.
Mm.
I've learned more, and I've been in AA for like 8 years.
Yeah.
Not 8 years because I stopped going a few years ago. But a good 6 years I was in AA, and I'm not going to diss it totally because, like you said, the 12
Yeah,
steps.
absolutely.
12 steps saved my life.
Yeah.
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 But
I think that's the main part of it, though, Rob, isn't it? The 12 steps. I
if
think
everybody could do the
everybody
12
should do it.
steps,
Everyone
Oh,
should
yeah.
do that.
then brilliant.
It was the best thing I've ever done.
Oh, yeah,
Because
same here, hands down.
it just helps you understand yourself more.
Yeah.
You know, it's like I said before, it's like when people are drinking and using, look at how can I say it? Look at why it's good to them.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
why are they drinking? Why are they using? And why is it good to them? What is making them do that?
But that's the point I'm trying to make is that AA, and I'm banging on about AA, so I apologise. I haven't got an issue with AA. But that 12-step program, if you take the 12 steps out, that part of it doesn't do any of that. If you were just in AA, you do not, you're not encouraged to do what we've done and look
No.
into
No.
why you are, not everybody,
Mm.
not what the book says, but why you are an addict.
Yeah.
What is it that makes you and understand yourself? That's not part of the program.
No.
We've
And
only
that's how
done
it
that
should be.
because we've come out of it,
That's how it should be.
and that's how it should be.
And I think that's the way the modern day recovery is going.
And that's what it needs to do
Yeah.
because it's kept me sober
Yeah, 100%.
without doubt
Yeah.
because I understand my addiction,
100%.
not your addiction,
Yeah.
my bloody addiction.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Everybody's different. Everybody's different.
I'd say one of the big things that has become not like I say, what's making like the meetings a thing of past. Straight up social media and the internet.
Right.
Because
Go on.
yeah, you
please.
go first.
I was going to get to that. Sorry, Nick.
Let's go back.
It's the thing is with the internet, right? Is I use social media for work. If I didn't have to use it for work, because I get a lot of work through it, I wouldn't be on it
No.
because I just think it's a crock of shit. If I'm honest, right? I really do. Now, you get people on there with sobriety and stuff, and I see it as they're in it for, they've set themselves up for like a voting thing. Do you know what I mean? They're going for the likes and the clickbait in order to get accountability for themselves.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
like, I've got to go out and say, oh, I'm doing this, look at me, I'm doing this, I'm going for a walk, I'm in this, I'm going swimming, I'm on a sauna. So people like it, so then they feel good about themselves, so then they're getting account. It's like, no, I'm like, no.
I agree, because then
you know,
you can
owning
hear
shit again.
They're making stuff up to
Yeah.
sound relevant.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're talking about
Absolutely.
shit that they're not actually going through.
Yeah.
But I've got to sound relevant,
Yeah.
or I've got to talk about this, or I've got to talk about that, and they're reading off a script, and
Yeah.
it's not fucking true,
No.
like you say.
No.
Yeah, totally.
The reason why I say the internet and social media is well because I would say so something like stuff like Facebook. I'm talking stuff like YouTube and that, where people upload stuff and people can listen to other people's stories and that, and they don't have to be in a meeting. They don't have to feel like we've all done that. We've all been to meetings. We know it's like the first time you walk through there, it's like head down, you're looking around it. You don't have to look people in the eye and that. And I know people who have got like 2 or 3 years recovery on them, who did it just a bit after I did on COVID, and they've never been to a meeting in their life.
Yeah.
You know, they might do online ones, might have done the odd online meeting, but they go off of what they see on social media. They talk to people in groups, they talk to people online, and it's doing them well. And and it's just something that has come out in these years, and has certainly made like meetings more or less redundant. Because why traipse all the way to a cold fucking village hall where you could just sit at home and talk to people and that? But also, you've had people who've created their own meetings as well. So whereas the old way of thinking has gone, now you've got people who set up their own style for AA meeting, or you've got like mental health clubs where they address these issues and stuff like that. And that's what I was thinking of. Sorry, like you may have a bit of a mind blank, but I think the internet and social media has really hammered it, because people are advertising all like the things I've said, and people are coming to them because they come there on an equal terms. There's nothing preachy about it. You go, you talk, and they help each other. There's no proverbial rules you have to abide by, and that.
No, yeah, and
they're free to do and say what they want. Whether they initiate like a 12-step program or have something like that, I don't know.
I agree, but it's the internet's always been a double-edged sword.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
And
absolutely.
we knew this when it first fucking came out. Whenever it's got its good points and its bad points. The good points is I've learned so much more about my recovery and how to understand recovery and everything else. And I searched those things out, but there's twice as many fucking people out there that are talking about this stuff that have no fucking idea, that are spouting bullshit, or are there just for the clicks, for the nasty comments. So it's helped, and no, it hasn't, because then we have people just like the Brad Pitt thing. We have somebody being honest that's in recovery and been in recovery and everything else, and then he gets slammed for it. So yeah, it's a great tool, and we're on it. So don't get me wrong. We're doing this.
The thing is, though, I mean, look at what we're doing. We're doing a podcast and we put it on YouTube and all the things. But for me, I couldn't. If this gets one like and one person looks at it and goes, "I need to go there and see them," then we've done our job.
Oh yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
You know, it's not about getting hundreds of likes and you know, people going, "Oh yeah, you're doing great, you're doing this, you're doing that, you're this. It's like, just
it's not for the
get on with it.
We're not into that, and that's not why we started it. I can care less if, like you said, one person watches this. As long as one person's watching this over a year, if it helps that one person in a year, just one,
100%,
then that is what it's intended to do. So is to get people to understand it a bit more from our point of view. We're not here to tell anybody what to do.
Yeah.
We're not here to guide anybody. We're not here to instruct. We're just here just to give our opinions.
Give our opinions and let people feel, you know, that they can, they can relate to us, because that's just why we tackle the topics we do.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, we do it because we try to be honest, and that's the point. Some see it as a bit controversial sometimes. I know I'm a gobby twat sometimes, but it's my opinion, and my opinion matters to me. It might not matter to anybody else, but it's my opinion. If you want to listen to it, listen to it. If you don't, you don't. It's completely and back to the Brad Pitt thing. I commend the bloke, to be honest with you. I commend him for being honest and
Being real.
not hiding it. Because if he's thinking that, and a lot of people in recovery will lie to you to your face and say, yeah, I'm fine, I'm great.
Yep.
When secretly they're going behind, they're sort of like thinking about it, planning it, doing it, and then you see him, how's your day? Yeah, brilliant, fucking great. At least he's being honest.
Yes.
What more can you want? I don't get why people have an issue with it. The issue I had originally was other people then jumping on the bandwagon and celebrating his decision to do what he was doing, which is a bad idea in my opinion. If he wants to do it, then brilliant. I'll celebrate him. That's fine. But somebody else then banging on it about it and giving it in a positive light, that then to me is you're telling people this is okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough. If he wants to do it, then great. If I want to go out and do it, that's my fucking decision. Nobody else's. I'll deal with the consequences. It's for nobody else to fucking comment, really.
Exactly.
So,
my point.
I don't understand any of it. But yeah, we shall. I think we'll probably leave it there, unless anybody else has got anything to say.
Not really, no.
I've about covered everything.
Just think own yourself.
Just
and
yeah,
be
exactly.
accountable for all your actions. You know.
Yeah.
You're not weak. You're not powerless.
Oh no.
You know, own your shit.
Yeah.
Well, again, that's the big thing is to,
you know,
that just don't fucking go. Don't believe the hype out there. Don't just. You've got the internet. Use it in a good light. So do your research. Do listen to multiple things. Don't just go to one
and build your own sobriety.
Exactly. Don't go to one meeting and go, somebody else is going to tell me what to do. That's great. So that's it. No, don't do that. Take other opinions on. Take as many as you can. Speak to as many as you can. Watch as many videos as you can. Make your own mind up about stuff. Take this from AA because, in my opinion, everybody should take, like you said, the 12 steps from AA.
I think if you haven't done the 12 steps, research it and do it.
Yeah, everybody should take that part of it.
Trust me.
Then go to, say, a smart meeting, take that part of it.
Action.
Go to this, take that part of it, and build your own recovery. It sounds simple, and it is really simple. And trust yourself. If you really want to become sober or clean, then only you know how to do it.
Exactly.
Only you know your triggers.
Sure.
Yeah.
So yeah,
so right.
Do that. Right. So we shall end there because we're nearly out of time. So thank you everybody for listening. Please have a like. Please have a share. Please don't forget that we're still a good 4 or 5 weeks away, but we need people to jump on the bandwagon and get some interviews done. So we've got a few people already. So they're coming in. So thank you very much. But if you'd like to be part of the show, we'll split screen you. You don't need to come in. If you don't want to, we'll just do it. It's almost like a Zoom sort of thing. It's not Zoom, but we'll send you a link and you can join in and just tell us your story, whether it's good, bad, indifferent, you're new to it.
Have a rant.
It's not going to be you need a year's recovery to be part of the show. You can have one day, you can have 1 hour. I don't care. You can be thinking about it. You can whatever. We just want to hear you. So yeah, it's thank you for listening.
Nice one. Thank you.
Cheers then.